Hello and welcome to the 2022 Annual ASUN Awards. Whether you've seen in years past or this is your first time, we appreciate you stopping by. I'm your host, Jordan Griffith, and today we will dive into the best of the best in the ASUN, not only on the playing surface, but also in the staff rooms that help make this conference that we hold so dearly. We are just merely weeks away from the start of the 22-23 season, but let's make sure we appreciate the greatness of the 21-22 year. If you know anything about the ASUN, our four beams, the first one is Students First. So let's start off with a Student Athlete Award. The first award given out today will be the Tom Bolillo Student Athlete Leadership Award. This achievement is given out to a student athlete who has displayed leadership in their NCAA SAC committee. This award is going out to track and field star Ahmed Amar from Lipscomb University. Here's Ahmed talking about the honor.
Thank you so much. First and foremost, I'm absolutely honored and thrilled to be receiving this award. I don't feel deserving of it, but I appreciate your guys' recognition and your support. I remember joining SAC my freshman year of 2016. I'm way too old, but I remember our first SAC meeting as a freshman. I was kind of roped into it and I immediately fell in love with it. And I remember at the time, the Division I SAC rep was a soccer player from Kennesaw State. And I was talking to her and she was telling me, you might have a chance in a few years to do this, to be in my spot, represent the ASUN at the highest level. And at the time I thought it was a dream that was too far away, that I couldn't be able to do that. In no way, shape or form would I ever be at that level. But I was blessed to actually get the opportunity my senior year and was able to keep going through. And it's been an absolute honor to be able to represent the ASUN. I think the ASUN is one of the most progressive conferences in terms of fighting for the rights of student athletes, for their recognition, and actually amplifying and giving them a voice. And so it's kind of just been an honor to be surrounded by great leaders within the ASUN and within Lipscomb University as well, who have supported me. And so I'm just, you can't do anything without your support system. And, without the support of the ASUN, a lot of our achievements, I don't want to say mine because it's a collective, a lot of our achievements wouldn't have been possible.
Who do you have to thank out there?
The list can go on and on. First of all, Dr. Link Garner, she stepped off of Lipscomb 2 years ago, but she is almost like my mom at Lipscomb. She treats me so well. She has guided me through so much through SAC, has helped develop me as a leader, still checks in on me all the time. She was the former SWA at Lipscomb. Philip Hutchison, our AD, absolutely amazing. Has always been supportive of SAC, our initiatives, both at the conference level and at the institutional level. Grace Ann Miller, she's our current SWA, absolutely amazing as well. Thankful for my coaches, had to miss a few weekends sometimes for SAC retreats, and they've always been understanding because they understand the voice that we have. Of course, I don't know if I said Ted Gumbard already, but special shout out to Ted. An inspiration, honestly, just seeing how much he cares and fights for student athletes, and you can tell it every day by how he talks. Also want to thank Patrick. I know he's no longer at the ASUN, but he was a big support as well as Portia Tidwell. And then of course Kendrell. Kendrell's been stepping up huge the past 2 years for ASUN SAC. He's been an amazing person to work with. And like I said, it's a collective. I also need to shout out Courtney Van Liu and Ashley Kozad. They were also among the e-board with me last year. They've become my best friends on and outside of SAC, And it just goes to show that, yeah, I may have been the one fighting for change at the top, but if it wasn't for everyone else supporting me and giving me guidance, resources, none of it would have been possible, So I really want to take the pressure off of me and shine the light on the people who really helped us get to where we are now,
Now that we've recognized a student athlete for his leadership, now we move on to a staff member who has poured her career into the institution and the ASUN. After serving on the management committee since 2007, FGCU's Kathy Peterson has decided to call it a career, and we thank her for her service and dedication. Of course, that takes us into our next award, the MC Retirement Recognition. Here is Kathy Peterson.
Well, it's always nice to be recognized by your peers, and it's just good to be recognized for the service that I have been able to give to the student athletes for the last 19 years.
And what does being able to serve at FGCU as well as in the ASUN, what has that been like for you over your career?
It's been incredible. I began in the ASUN, I think it was 2006 or 7. I don't remember the exact year, but I had wonderful mentors like Debbie Richardson and Betty Wiseman and Link Garner that all took me under their wing when I first started. And so that was incredible. I've had some lovely friendships that have come out of the ASUN. So it's been really nice.
Well, you've already mentioned a couple names, but who do you have to thank out there for this recognition?
Oh gosh, so all of the SWAs really that I have worked with over my time, Ted and Meredith have been wonderful to work with, and really all of the staff at the ASUN has been very helpful in, making sure FGCU and all of the other ASUN institutions do their best.
We thank Kathy for all of her hard work to help improve and make the ASUN a little brighter. Speaking of hardworking administrators, now it's time to give out our Stellar Service Awards. These awards are given out to any individual who has served the ASUN or their institution in stellar fashion. Our first trip will be down to UNF, where Nick Morrow awards teammate Donna Kirk her award. Kirk has been on the UNF staff since 2013 and currently serves as the senior woman administrator for the Ospreys. Here's Nick and Donna.
All right, Nick Morrow, Athletic Director of the University of North Florida, and I'm happy on behalf of the ASUN Conference to present Donna Kirk with the Stellar Service Award. Donna has been part of this conference for over 25 years now, serving on countless number of committees and making some significant contributions over her time here. So Donna, congratulations.
Thanks, Nick. I appreciate receiving this award, and thank you, Ted Gumbart, for recognizing me for 25 years in the conference. I started out in the conference in 1997, 98, and really have worked with some great administrators and folks in the conference, beginning with former Commissioner Bill Bibb and Steve Sturck, the former compliance director, and then work with really great administrators now, including Ted and JR, Meredith, Jerome, and working with this conference, whose focus is to provide student athletes with the best experience possible, and putting student athletes first is a great honor and privilege. And I'm just honored to have been a little part of that, and look forward to providing that experience for student athletes for a few more years to come.
We thank Nick and Donna for their contributions to their institution, their community, and the conference. That brings us to our next Stellar Service Award winner while we stay down in Jacksonville. Speaking of Senior VP and Athletic Director Alex Ricker-Gilbert of Jacksonville. Ricker-Gilbert has played a role in both athletics as well as academics, serving as a chair on the NCAA Legislative Committee. Awarding his much-deserved accolade is Senior Associate AD Justin Wilkins.
Yeah, it's my honor to present the ASUN Stellar Service Award to Alex Ricker-Gilbert. Alex is a true leader who over the past 6 years in his role as athletic director has changed the trajectory of JU athletics. He works tirelessly to make Jacksonville University better every day. He works to create the best experience possible for our student athletes. He cares so much for our coaches and staff, and pours everything he has into us. Alex has taught me so much on a personal level, but especially the value of service to the conference and the NCAA through his work on many ASUN committees, the D1 Council, and even right now he's chairing the Legislative Committee, which really ensures not only is our JU student athletes represented on a national level, but ASUN institutions are represented as well. I can think of no one more deserving of this award. Alex, I know I speak for everyone in our department and the university and in the conference in congratulating you. We love you, man. We're excited about the future that we have here with you at JU. Congratulations on this award.
Wow, Justin, thank you for those very kind words, and you're a big part of this, my friend, and thank you for all you do for us. And I I want to thank the league for this honor, but also thank our department, our university for allowing me to serve in the roles that I do. And this is really a collective award. It's a team award. We all are in the business of serving. We all are in the business of serving all of our student athletes, not just at Jacksonville, but across our league. And I am thrilled to be a part of this conference, play a small role in this conference in trying to raise its profile, trying to continue to make us better. And I'm honored to be able to do that and thank the league for this award. I think that we like to say at Jacksonville, we are a part of the whole. We're not just here to represent athletics, we're here to represent the university and the community. And the same goes for us in the ASUN. We're just a part of the whole, the ASUN being the whole, and I am happy to serve it every day and serve our student athletes every day and greatly appreciate this honor.
Congratulations to Alex Ricker Gilbert and a big thank you to Justin Wilkins. Our last Stellar Service Award to give out is last, but is certainly not least. We head up to Lynchburg, Virginia to award Director of Athletics Ian McCaw. McCaw has shown his leadership on the field as the Flames have captured numerous conference titles in numerous different sports in his tenure. To award him is Senior Associate AD Mickey Garrity. Here's Ian and Mickey.
Good morning, Ian. First of all, I just want to say it's a privilege to work with you here at Liberty. Under your leadership, we've accomplished so much since 2016. Establishing a vision for the program was your top priority when you arrived. Your steady leadership got us to new heights as we transitioned to the ASUN Conference just 4 years ago. Your commitment to excellence and to the student-athlete experience has helped us reach new heights as we achieve football bowl wins and some memorable conference championships and NCAA tournament appearances. You have forged a great partnership with other members of the ASUN Conference, and there's so much more that we can say about your servant leadership. On behalf of the ASUN Conference and in appreciation for all that you do for us here at Liberty, it is my privilege to present you with the ASUN Stellar Service Award for Liberty. Thanks for all that you do. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks, Mickey. I really appreciate you presenting it. You're such an exemplary servant leader. It really means a lot coming from you. I learn so much from you on a daily basis. And servant leadership is really what we aspire to do here at Liberty, and it's just part of our mission as a Christian university. But I'm glad to accept this on behalf of our coaches and staff and student athletes. Service is one of our core values. We like to serve, and we have opportunities to do that, whether it's hosting ASUN championships or serving teams that come to our campus to compete. We just have a core value of service here within our department, and this is really meaningful. Just a lot of great servant leaders here at Liberty. Also want to thank Commissioner Gombart for this award. He's just a great leader for our conference, does a great job partnering, and of course we have great colleagues throughout the entire ASUN conference. So we're very blessed, very grateful for this award, and just thankful to the ASUN and the membership for all they do and the way they've supported Liberty.
The ASUN would not be what it is today without these incredible administrators. So we thank you for your tireless effort and the time to sit down and be a part of this awards program. Now that we talked about incredible student athletes and administrators, that just leaves one area to cover: the teams. These are the teams that you root for every game day and the ones that you represent walking around town. It's time to give out our Beam Awards. The Beam Awards are given out to any individual teams who have succeeded at new heights and who have broken new ground in the ASUN. Our two award winners are the 2020 EKU football team and the 2022 Bellarmine men's basketball team. The COVID pandemic had many victims, including many collegiate program fall football seasons in 2020. The EKU program prevailed during this difficult time, putting together a 9-game schedule featuring 3 FBS opponents, 2 with linear TV coverage. EKU appeared on ESPN at Marshall and on Fox Sports 1 at West Virginia. The Colonels' remaining 7 contests all appeared on ESPN3, including a season-ending Opportunity Bowl victory at home over Western Carolina. Congratulations, champs. Now for the Bellarmine Knights. The Bellarmine men's basketball program became the first reclassifying program to ever win its conference season-ending tournament. The Knights pulled off this historic feat despite being ineligible for an NCAA bid. Bellarmine and the ASUN have received much acclaim for their joint push for postseason eligibility. The ASUN is eligible and Bellarmine earned it. We hope to change the access for future classes, but the 2022 Bellarmine men's basketball team will always be the first to earn the right to a bid, which could not be granted. We respect the achievement and are honored that Bellarmine and the ASUN are teammates. Congratulations to the Eastern Kentucky Colonels and the Bellarmine Knights on their Beam Awards. Now, as much as we love to talk about what happens on the playing surface, we must acknowledge the other half of a student athlete's life. That is the academics. As a student's first conference, we must talk about the President's Academic Cup. This cup is given out to the institution who has the highest honor roll percentage of student athletes within the ASUN. Our winner this year of the President's Academic Cup is the Lipscomb Bisons. Congratulations to all the students and staff to help make an incredible academic year possible. Now it's time to hand out our Academic Progress Rate trophies, otherwise known as APR. Our winner for the most improved APR in the 21-22 year is the Kennesaw State Owls. KSU finished the year at a .714 percentage. Congratulations to the Owls for having the biggest growth in the classroom. Now to our APR champs, the North Florida Ospreys. After posting a 998, UNF takes home the highest APR in the ASUN. Congratulations to both programs for committing themselves to excellence in their studies. To wrap up our recognition of team honors, we go to our All Sports Awards. That includes 3 trophies: the Sherman Day, the Jesse Fletcher, and the Bill Bibb. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a clean sweep this year. Congratulations to the Liberty Flames on winning all 3 awards. The Sherman Day Trophy is named in honor of Dr. Sherman Day, a founding member of the New South Women's Athletic Conference. The trophy is given to the athletic program to the best women's athletics in the ASUN. The Jesse Fletcher Trophy was named after Dr. Jesse C. Fletcher, a founding member of the ASUN, as president of Hardin-Simmons University and the conference's first president. The trophy is handed to the best men's athletic program in the conference. Finally, the Bill Bibb is named after the tenured ASUN commissioner, as he served from 1991 to 2006. The Flames accrued more than 200 points in each category, totaling 415 total to win the Bill Bibb Trophy. Liberty earned the most points in indoor track and field, cross country, and tied for the most in soccer and softball on the women's side to secure the Sherman Day Award. On the Jesse C. Fletcher Award, they topped the conference's indoor and outdoor track and field and tied the lead for baseball and basketball for the men's side. An incredible year for the Liberty Flames brings home the gold one last time for the 21-22 season. We now turn our attention back to the student athletes to hand out some of the most prestigious awards that we have left. It's time for the Male and Female Student Athlete of the Year. This is an award given out to just being strong on the playing surface or just in the classroom, but rather the best of both worlds. And this year, our Male Student Athlete of the Year, UNF track and field runner, Nathan Drubron. Drubron has been a UNF Scholar Athlete of the Year twice, while landing on the ASUN All-Academic team 3 times. Here's Nathan to discuss the award.
To me personally, it means that the sky is the limit. I can do anything I want to achieve, whether it be in my postgraduate plans for my career in the real business world or whatever I choose to do. I can do anything I want to do.
Who do you have to thank for winning this award?
First and foremost, God, because without him, nothing would be possible, and my parents and my coach.
Why specifically then? What did they put into you to help you get to this point?
Even my parents, from just starting the sport, I started, in high school, and just all those early mornings, they drive me to practice, all the sacrifices they've made for me, just all the sacrifices, the time commitment it takes. There were many things that I gave up, not being able to do family things, and they were okay with it, and they supported me in this journey. And my coach, he's been supportive the whole entire way. Whenever, because it's not always linear. You're always gonna have setbacks and downfalls. My coach would always pick me back up whenever I had a bad race or bad workout or whatever, and he always lift me up. And and shoot for that next workout, make sure that next workout, next race was a good one.
Another congratulations and a big thank you to Nathan Drubron. Our next female student athlete of the year maintained a flawless 4.0 GPA in her major of athletic training while winning 2 medals of honor in academics and being on the president's list 11 times during her career. I'm talking about JSU track and field athlete Greta Rome, our female student athlete of the year.
Well, I've been competing for now 6 years. I was lucky enough to have those extra 2 years, one for medical redshirt and one for COVID. I've been trying my entire collegiate career to get this award because it means a lot. It's honestly a big deal. I've been trying to do good within classroom and also, at the track. So it means a whole lot. It means that everything that I've been doing, all the sacrifices and all the hard work that I've put in, finally, it's coming back to me, and it's, giving me everything that I could have asked for because I really was working for it.
Now, one thing about student athletes, it's never done alone. Who do you have to thank out there?
Well, first and foremost, my coaches. The very first one that recruited me and allowed me to come all the way from Italy to America. And then so on, the coaches that trained me this year and the coaches that I had for this entire 6-year of my collegiate career. And then my teammates are the second one I have to thank for. Everybody that has had an impact in my life. They supported me, they cheered for me. They were with me whenever I was down, whenever I was going through a big surgery. They never left my side. So them are the second one I have to thank. And then last but not least, my parents. They are the first one that allowed me to come over here. So like that, I always tell them, they gave me the wings and I learned how to fly. So they are the ones that I owe my biggest thank you to.
A deserving honor for a deserving recipient. While we're on the topic of terrific student athletes, let's mention the postgraduate scholarships given out this year. If you're not familiar, the ASUN gives 2 student athletes the opportunity to continue their academic career with 2 postgraduate scholarships. Our first one hails from Liberty Baseball with Tyler Germanowski. Here's Tyler to talk about the scholarship.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you for having me on here. I'm really excited to be here and be able to do this. And my initial reaction was honestly a complete shock. I really wanted to win it, but you never know what's going to happen or who else is nominated or is put in for the award. So I just wanted to put my best foot forward and give myself the best chance I possibly could. But I was really shocked. I was really excited. I called my parents instantly to let my parents know that we had won, and they were super happy and excited for me. So it's an honor and it's a privilege to, have Liberty put their faith behind me and believe in me and give me that opportunity to compete for this award. And I'm just ecstatic that I had the opportunity to win it.
What was your parents' reaction?
My father was thrilled. He can be sort of tough, so he was thrilled for probably 20 seconds, and then he was okay. Well, it's back to work now. We have classes to do, work to do, so it's the excitement's over, and we can enjoy it for a little bit, but it's back to work. Now my mom took a little bit of a different approach. She was truly happy the whole time, and was really proud and never gave me the lecture about getting back to work. But I will admit, my dad did call me back 30 minutes later to say, hey man, I am really excited. Just want to let you know, but I have to make sure that we're not done yet. So that was sort of their reaction, but it was all good. Everyone was super happy and excited. And like I said, we're just honored and happy to have the opportunity to even compete for it, let alone win it.
Well, I know this news was rather recently, but do you have any post-grad plans as of right now?
As of right now, I'm actually currently still playing baseball. So the goal is to continue to hopefully play baseball as long as I can. Unfortunately for everybody, whether you're a Hall of Famer or you play in high school, there comes a day where it's time to hang up the cleats. So for me right now, I was sort of always had a burning desire to commission as an officer in the military. That's something that's sort of been weighing on my heart pretty heavily for a couple of years. So that's sort of what I've been looking in to doing. Just sort of had that burning passion, like I'm a healthy male, I'm able-bodied. Why not me? Why not give a couple of years of service to my country and give back to what the country gave to me? So, like I said, I hope to continue to play baseball for as long as I possibly can. But when that day comes, which it does for everybody, that's sort of what I've been looking to pursue, is commissioning as an officer in the military.
My last question for you, obviously with a journey like this, never do it alone. Who do you have to thank out there?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I want to start by thanking, the big man upstairs. Without, the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ in my life, this journey would look totally different. I want to be who I am today. I want to be where I am today. None of this is possible without him. And that's why I want to give all praise, all glory to God. Like I said, he's been there through everything, through the transfers, through the new schools, the frustrations, the ups and downs, that question of why, well, he's always been there to fulfill that and to be there holding my hand through this. So without him, none of this would have been possible. My parents, a lot of phone calls, a lot of tough nights and hard conversations with my parents, but like I said, they've been there through it all. They've never wavered. They're truly the strongest and most dedicated people I've ever met in my entire life. Without them, again, I want to be where I am. I owe the world to my parents. So definitely my parents, and then all the teammates, all the friends, all the the rest of my family, my siblings, everyone that just makes the experience enjoyable and makes you wake up in the morning excited to go get on with your day, go to class, just keep chugging along. I want to thank all of them for being by my side, being by my friend, putting a smile on my face. I can't thank you guys enough, and I'm just so happy to be here and be able to share this with you guys. So this is just as much their award as it is mine, and I'm just excited to be able to use it and get started.
We wish Tyler the best as he continues his academic career. Our next and final postgraduate scholarship to give out goes to Florida Gulf Coast with volleyball player Courtney Van Liu.
Obviously, I was very excited when I first heard the news. I received an email, and you don't always check your emails. And when I was looking through them at the end of the day, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. And I'm really excited and very honored to be the recipient for this award.
With now the scholarship, what are your postgraduate plans?
I will be attending the University of Louisville. I will be obtaining a master's in sports administration while interning in their athletic department with sports information.
And what's the career goal for you?
I don't know exactly, but I do know that I want to continue to work in college athletics.
Okay. What does it mean to you to be able to continue your college career?
I mean, it means the world to me. I think there are so many opportunities to learn and to grow as an individual and into a professional. And so I'm really excited to kind of see where this next year takes me.
My final question for you, any thank yous for anyone out there?
There are so many people that I want to thank, need to thank, and definitely my family. Without them supporting me from whatever distance away, I would not be where I am. Obviously, my coaches down at FGCU, they're the reason I got there in the first place. So that experience has been one that I could have never guessed going into as a freshman. The athletic director and the athletic department at FGCU, I'm beyond thankful for. They are really the reason that I'm so invested into college athletics, and I just would not be where I am without them.
We wish the very best for Tyler and Courtney, as we know that they will represent the ASUN and their programs very well in the future. That brings us to our final awards here on this awards show. That is Woman of the Year. Of course, what's better than one Woman of the Year? Make it two. That's exactly what we have. These women represent and display the very best the ASUN has to offer, not only in the institutions, this conference, but also in their communities. Our first Woman of the Year is someone you just heard from, FGCU's Courtney Van Liu. Van Liu wrapped up a legendary career at FGCU, becoming the all-time leader in kills, finishing her career with over 1,600 while also finishing 4th in the ASUN career records. She received this award not only for her sport performance, but also for her work off of the court. Her philanthropic adventures began in high school when she founded Rebounding for Reading, a tutoring program for local elementary schools. But it didn't stop there. She then served as the social media coordinator for ASUN SAC while also serving as a general representative and president of the FGCU Eagles Council. Congratulations, Courtney. Our next recipient hails from Kennesaw State as women's basketball player Amani Johnson wins Woman of the Year. As she rounds out our awards list, hear from Amani Johnson talking about the award.
It means so much. I feel like it's just really a whole accumulation of, you know, the last 4 years that I spent at Kennesaw State and trying to leave an impact in every way that I could, on the court, off the court, in the classroom, just in the Kennesaw community. So it really feels kind of full circle, and I'm super blessed to even be nominated for an award like that with so many amazing women and people in the NCAA. And it's just really an honor to be a recipient.
Talking about it coming back full circle, who do you have to thank out there?
Really everyone. I know that's probably the worst answer, but there's just so many people that have left an impact on me. Of course, the whole Kennesaw State community, our fans, Owl Nation, everybody really. And just really specifically my coaches that I've had throughout my journey here at Kennesaw State, our previous staff, our current staff, Coach B, Coach Blue, and the whole athletics administration team from 80 Milton, everyone in that office, they're just they support me so much and really have given me the opportunity to be the person who I am and push me to continue to be a better person. And then of course at home, my parents, my friends and family at home in Pittsburgh, and of course my teammates. I mean, a lot of what I do and the awards I receive is because of them, especially on the court. But even outside of basketball, you know, they push me to be a better person, a better leader. So really thank you to everybody. I hope I covered everybody. And if not, I'm just going to say everybody, so it's covered.
And that will do it for the 21-22 annual ASUN Awards. A big congratulations to all of the nominees and all of the recipients. It was an incredible academic and athletic year last year in the ASUN. Now we look forward to the next year where student athletes will wow us all over again. I'm Jordan Griffith, and this was your ASUN Annual Awards Ceremony. Thanks for stopping by.